guys, Brookhaven has a lot of copies. If I search for Brookhaven here, many strange copies will appear. And today, I want to test the best copies of Brookhaven and also the worst copies of all. And for that, I called my friend who will help me do this. He said in the chat, let's go! So, let's go! Besides seeing all this, I want to compare the games to see what differences they have from Brookhaven. He said in the chat, wait, aren't we going to test myths? Actually, we're going to look at Brookhaven copies. I said here in the chat, we're going to test some Brookhaven copies. He said in the chat, you didn't tell me that before. It's because I forgot. And guys, this is the first copy I'm going to enter. My friend also came to this one. You can see that this version of Brookhaven has a lot of different things. Everything here is much prettier, and the game has a lot to do. The mall is modified. I want to see how this mall looks because you can tell that the front part is very different. Because in the original, it is exactly like this. But guys, coming here, you can see that there is this sign, really very different. And coming inside, you can tell that the mall is very different because this part here has nothing. It was completely removed. We also have a new window here, which is fascinating. I can sit here, but unfortunately, I can't work out in this gym. Basically, it doesn't work. He said in the chat, this doesn't work. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. But guys, there are a lot of different things in this game. I can pick up several cars. This time, I'll take exactly this one, and it didn't show up here. Guys, the game is a bit buggy, so we'll have to take cars that are already here in the game, like this one. You can see that here we have a very beautiful car. I'll take exactly it. Perfect. I'm driving, and guys, my friend is coming to this one to also test the game, and you can see that he went bald. But guys, there's a secret button here, and I'm going to press it to see what happens. Perfect. I pressed it, and nothing happened. I pressed it again, and nothing changed. So guys, I'll leave here. But I noticed there's a new car in the front that looks like a very interesting car. He said in the chat, this wasn't here before. I'm sure of that too. So I'm going to drive this car to test it here. My friend also came to this one, and guys, this time he didn't go bald. But coming to the front, you can tell that this car is very slow. And we also have a new building in this area. I'm coming here to see what this is. He said in the chat, let's change cars. This one is too slow, so let's change cars. But guys, for those who don't know, this part here in the original Brookhaven has nothing, literally nothing. While in this Brookhaven copy, there's a lot of stuff here in the back. But now I'm going to change cars. Okay, I took exactly this one. And guys, this one is very fast. But coming here to this part, you can tell it's a secret tunnel, but this gate doesn't want to open. I'm figuring out what I need to do to open it. And perfect, I did it. Now I'm going down here. And guys, I don't know what this is, but it looks like a parking lot, maybe for the mall. Okay, I'm getting down here, and there's a gate here, which is broken. Guys, there was an accident here. He said in the chat, let's get out. It's not safe here. So let's get out of here, because it's not safe to stay down here. But guys, coming here to the front, you can tell there's a lot of different stuff. We have a lot of new things in the game. Guys, in the original Brookhaven, for those who don't know, this part is completely empty. There's nothing special here. While in the game I'm playing, there are simply a lot of things. But guys, I'm coming here to the front to see what else is here in the back. Okay, I'm coming here, and you can see that we have new roads here that weren't there before. We have a sign that is totally broken. So I'm coming to the front, and we have some boats here. Okay, let's test these boats. And guys, you can see that there are some things here, and this is really very interesting. But guys, I'm going to drive this boat because it looks excellent. My friend also came to this one, and guys, you can really drive this. But there's one thing I really want to see. I'm coming back to the front because I want to see up on the mountain to see what's there. So, I'm coming here to the front. I'm going to have to climb exactly this part. You can see that here we have new signs. It says there, danger, don't drive here. And we are basically driving. But guys, you can see that here we have something new. Basically a forest that's really beautiful. The car, unfortunately, doesn't want to go back to normal. Guys, the car is flipped over, but now it's back. I don't know how it came back, but we managed to make the car go back to normal. You can see that here we have a lot of things, a lot of different stuff. I'll try to get out of here to see if I can leave. Perfect, I managed to get out. But guys, I noticed that here in the front we have a new city. Exactly here, we have a new bridge that takes us to a new city. He said in the chat, this looks like your game. Guys, this really looks like my game, because for those who don't know, the original Brookhaven is like this. There's nothing here in the front, but the game I'm playing on Roblox has this bridge that takes us to the front here, to a new city in the game, which is really amazing. This game I'm testing now also made a new city. I'm coming here now to see what this is like because I'm really curious. Guys, coming here to the front, you can see that there really is a new city with a lot of new things. We have stores here that aren't in Brookhaven, like this coffee shop or even the bank, and also this market. We have a lot of interesting food here, some buildings that are still being built, and there are also many houses. He said in the chat, hey, there's another bridge. And guys, I'm coming here to the front, and there really is another bridge here. I'm coming here to see what else is here in the front, but you can see there's a lot of new stuff, and it looks like this is the airport. Guys, I just grabbed this other car because it's much faster. You can see it has much more speed than the car I was in before, but I'm coming here to the front to see what's on that other bridge. Okay, I got to the city. Now, I'm going to have to go to this side, all the way to the airport. You can see that this airport is really beautiful. We have this thing here in the middle of nowhere. Very strange. Guys, it's a light in the middle of nowhere. But I'm coming here to the airport because I want to see how this works. Okay, I'm I'm coming here to the front. I'm going to go up this part, and you can see that I can't go in here unless I use the card to enter. I don't know how to get this card because it doesn't exist. But guys, I'm coming here to the front, and how are we going to get past this? He got through exactly this part, so I got through too. Guys, we managed to get up here, and it looks like the planes are right in this area. The only problem is that there are no planes in the game, but I can go down here to see everything that's here. Guys, you can see that there's a lot here that the original Brookhaven doesn't have. This game here is really a very good game. Guys, but there are some cars here in the back that I'm going to try to drive. I'm coming exactly here, and I can really drive this, which is a very strange car. Guys, but my friend is coming here to the front. Guys, I'm going to place this ladder right here, and now he's coming up here. Okay, I'm going to throw him into the water. Guys, I don't know how, but he didn't fall into the water, but he almost did. And this, for those who don't know, is the Brookhaven Airport. It's really simple, and there's nothing special you can do because the plane doesn't fly. I asked in the chat, what grade do you give it? I want to know what grade the previous game deserves. He said in the chat, 10. I agree. The previous game was really very good, but we're here in this other Roblox game, and you can see that it's a bit strange. He said in the chat that this game is a 0, and I also think so, because the game doesn't have anything special. It only has this different car, but from what I saw, that's all. Guys, I'm coming here to the front, and the game really hasn't changed anything. He said in the chat that the sky is different. Really, the sky is very different, but that's it. There's nothing special about this version, but there's something shining here in the middle of nowhere, which I found very strange. There are also some buildings missing, because for those who don't know, this part of the map is exactly like this. We have this building and also this other part, which is missing in this game. There's really a lot missing here. The market is very old. Everything in this version is very strange. He said in the chat, 0 grade, this game is terrible. I agree. So let's go to the next one. Guys, I'm here in the next game, but you can see that I look very strange. He said in the chat, I'm really lagging. Really, I am too. Guys, you can see that he looks really strange. Look at how his character looks. We both look very strange, but you can see that we have a version of Brookhaven that is totally different. He said in the chat, wait, this is the first version of Brookhaven. Guys, that's true. This here, for those who don't know, is the real first version of Brookhaven, which I'm sure you've never seen before. Everything here was completely different. You can see that this is the mechanic shop. I can come inside here and see a lot of different things that were in this game. The only problem is that I'm really lagging. I can't do anything in the game because it's really laggy. My friend is coming here to the front. I'm following him. Guys, you can see that here we have the skate park, which used to be exactly here. Now in Brookhaven, there's nothing here. It's been completely removed and moved to this part. You can see that this skate park was really very beautiful. He said in the chat, hey, it's impossible to play this game, so let's go to the next one. I asked in the chat, grades? He said in the chat, 10, but because of the lag, 0. Okay, it seems like he liked the game, but unfortunately, since it's so laggy, he gave it a 0. Guys, I'm in the next game, and you can see that this game is very different. So much so that he said in the chat, wow, but guys, I can grab a car here on the right, like this one. But in my inventory, I have this item, and you can see that now I have a car chasing me in the game. Also, on the right, there are several interesting cars. I'm going to grab exactly this one because it's one of my favorite cars. I'm driving it, and guys, my friend can't get in here because there's no space for him. But coming here to the front, you can tell that it's very fast. Really, it's very fast. But guys, I'm coming back here because I want to test what else this game does. We have this other car here. I think my friend will be able to get in this one. Now, guys, I'm coming here to the front. I want to test the houses in the game. You can see that there are several items here. This car behind me keeps hitting me. Guys, I can't go back here. And actually, I'm flying, but I'm going to grab a house in the game. You can see on the right that we have a lot of houses, like this one. The house appeared instantly. Guys, but coming inside, you can tell that the house is a little different. He said in the chat, it's not different. Actually, it is, because for those who don't know, this is the house from the game, and in the original game, it looks exactly like this. You can see there are a lot of different things. But guys, grabbing another house from the game, like this one, you can see that there are some things different here, like these chairs, and there's also a glitched car here in the wall. But I think this house is the same as the original game. Everything in it is similar. If I get exactly to this part, I can even go up here to this secret spot that I'm sure you've never seen before. We also have this thing here in the front, very interesting. But one thing that this game also changed is that the stairs in this house are different from the original stairs, and also, the garage is exactly like this. It really works. But guys, going up here, probably this house has more differences, or maybe not, because I'm looking here and everything is the same. But this house I grabbed has more differences. First, the door is different, and also this room, it looks exactly like this in the game, but in the original Brookhaven, the room looks exactly like this. There really is a difference. Up here, there are also some differences. This game is exactly like this, and Brookhaven is like this. He said in the chat, wait, look at that mansion. Guys, I'm looking here, and that mansion is very strange, because actually, it's a house that shouldn't be in that part. Guys, this is really weird. My friend also looks a little strange because he's so far ahead. Now he's trying to come back inside, and he's driving the car. Guys, look at what he did. He's glitching the car here. But guys, coming here, you can see that it's very different, and here it's very ugly. Okay, I got out of the car, and it seems that this is the end of the car. car. It can't go back to normal. It really can't. I asked in the chat, grades? He said, 8. True, this game is perfect, but there are some things that can be improved and made much better. Guys, I'm coming here to the front. I called several followers to do a race, and you can see that the game is snowing, but I'm going to do a race right here. Guys, the race started, and you can see that I'm already winning. I'm coming here to the front, and we have a new building here. Very interesting. But there's a person who's almost beating me. He passed me, but I won't let that slide. I'm sure I'll beat him. Perfect. I passed, and now I'm winning. But I accidentally crashed. He passed again. Guys, now there's a car following me, and you can see that this map has a lot of differences. It's decorated for Christmas, and I simply won. Guys, if you want to add me here on Roblox, just click the member button, and I'll add you here on Roblox.